Hello and welcome to a new lesson in Linux. In this lesson we will be talking about the find and the locate utilities or commands. First, if you don't have the locate command in your system, you will install it by the command yum install and then mlocate and press enter. It will start the installation process. Here you will press Y to complete the installation. As you see here, the package is successfully installed. Now let's have our first command. It will be locate -I, and for example I'll type messages. And this command here will display each and every directory and file that contains the word messages. And here I have added the -I option, which is the insensitive option. So it doesn't matter if the word messages is in capital letters or in small letters. And I'll press enter. Okay, here it seems that there is an error message, cannot stat this path and then no such file or directory. So if this message appears for you, you will type the command update db and enter. Now I will try the same command one more time, locate -I messages and enter. As you see, it displayed for me each line and each line that has directories or files that contains the word messages. And because I have added the -I, the insensitive option, it didn't matter if it's small letters or capital letters. Now let's display it in a better way. I will type the same command, but I will pipe it through less and enter. And of course here by the less command I can scroll down and up and search for whatever file or directory I want to see by the name. And notice that the locate command doesn't only search in the path that you are in, it searches for the word that you have given anywhere in the system, in the saved database. So now I will type the command one more time, but without the insensitive option. So this command here will search for me for the word messages only in small letters. I'll press enter. As you see, it displayed for me only the 3 lines that have the word messages in small letters. Okay, now let's try another command. It will be locate -I and then star example and then another star. And this command displays for me each line, file or directory that contains the word example in any position in the line. When I press enter, as you see here are lines that contains the word example, and it doesn't matter in which position it's in, and it doesn't matter what's after the word or before the word. It has captured every line that has the word example. So each file or directory that will contain the word example will be displayed by the command that I have just typed. I can try the same command one more time, but here after the -I, I will add -n5, and this will display for me the first 5 results that it will find. Press enter. As you see, these are the first 5 results that it has found. We will have another command here. It will be locate -r and then open a quotation slash dot txt and then the $sign and then close the quotation. And this command here will search for any file that has the extension txt. I'll press enter, and as you see here, it displayed for me the lines of all of the files that contain txt as an extension, And of course, if you want to search for any other extension, you will type the same command, and here between the $sign and between the dot you will type the extension that you want to search for. We can try the same command, but this time I will remove this dot here, and I will add, for example, PLE and then the $sign and then close the quotation. And of course here the $sign means that the file ends with PLE and there is no other letters after the file after the letter E. And then here I have removed the dot because PLE is not an extension. It's not like the extension txt. I'm just searching for the files that ends with PLE as normal letters. I'll press enter. Okay, now I'm pressing enter. It's not responding, so it seems that I have lost connection. I will pause the video until I open another shell. Okay, now I'm back, and this is a new shell. Now we have stopped in this command here, and we have seen that we will see that this command will show us any file that ends with PLE. I'll press enter. Okay, sorry, here I have made a mistake in the command. I will remove this slash and replace it with this slash. Now I will press enter. As you see, it displayed for me any file that ends with PLE, like here example, here sample, any file that ends with PLE will be displayed by this command. And of course, if you want to add any letters that it will end with, you will add it between the slash and the $sign. But as long as it's not an extension, you will remove the dot. There will be no dot after the slash. Okay, now we have talked about the locate command. Let's talk about the find command. First command we will have here in the find will be find slash home minus name, then example.txt. Now this command here will search for any file that has this name in any directory under the directory home. Press enter. As you see here, it displayed for me the path and the file's name, example.txt. Of course here I didn't add the -i option, so it will search only for example.txt in small letters. So I will type the same command one more time, but here I will add the I option, so it will be -i name example.txt, and press enter. As you see here, it displayed for me the other example.txt files that include capital letters. If you want to look for any empty files in a certain directory, you will type find and then the path of the directory, for example here /home/torque, and then -empty, and this will search for all of the empty files inside the directory torque. Press enter. As you see here, I have a list. All of those files are empty. Now I will go to the directory home. I'm in the directory home because we will see two commands that must be done inside the directory. Our first command here will be find dot minus type f minus exec ls minus s, open a bracket and then close it again, and then slash the sign and then pipe it through sort -n -r, and then pipe it through head -5. And what this command will do is that it will display the 5 largest files inside the directory home. I'll press enter. As you see, those 5 files are the largest files inside the directory home, and these are their sizes: 42 megabytes, 42 megabytes, and 7 megabytes, and so on. Now you can search for the 5 smallest files in a directory by running the same command, but you will remove the -r, and then you will press enter. And as you see, it displayed for you the 5 smallest files inside the directory. All of them are 0 megabytes. You can type find dot minus type and then d, and this will search for all of the directories that are inside the directory home. Press enter. As you see here, it displayed for me all of the directories inside the home directory. And if you want to search for files inside a certain directory, you will type -type, the same command, but instead of D you will remove it and add F and enter, and this will display for you all of the files inside the directory that you are in. Now I can type find and then dot minus type and then F minus name, then quotation dot star, and then close the quotation. And this is the same as the command that will search for the files in the directory, but this will search for even hidden directories. It will display the hidden directories for you. Press enter. It will display the hidden files for you. As you see here, displayed all of the hidden files inside the directory home. And if you want to display hidden directories, in here you will remove F. You will type the same command as this one over here, but you will remove the F and you will add D and enter, and this will display for you the hidden directories that you have in the directory home. You can type the command find /home, then minus size plus 1m, and this command will search for you for all of the files that has the size of 1 megabyte and more. Press enter. As you see over here, displayed for you all of the files in the directory that starts with 1 megabyte as size and more. Here it displays only files, there are no directories. It displays all of the files that has the size of 1 megabyte and more. I can type the same command, but in here I will remove this plus sign, and for example I will make number 1 into number 2, and this will display for me the files that has the size of exactly 2 megabytes. I'll press enter. As you see, there are 3 files over here that have the size of exactly 2 megabytes, and I can type the same command, and from here I'll make it 1 and add a dash over here, and this means that it will display for me all of the files that are less than 1 megabyte in size. Press enter. As you see here, those are files that are less than 1 megabyte in size. And by this lesson we have talked about the locate and the find commands. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next lesson.